going to be talking today about 3 things you can do to your website that's going to rock 2017.
Yes, absolutely. Cheers. Welcome to Coffee Talk.
I'm Jamie Larson, and this is
Anna Bartell. We're so happy you've joined us. So today we're talking about one of my favorite topics, which is your website. If you have followed us for any period of time, you know websites are my jam. They are my favorite thing because they are probably one of the biggest tools that can be working for you, for your business, at all times, even when you're not doing anything.
And they can also be just a detriment if you don't get it figured out.
Yes, true.
In our Snap Society community, if you're not a part of the Snap Society community, make sure you go to the Snap Society homepage and join the party. But in our community, we said, hey, what do you want to know more about for 2017? And this was one of the things that you guys talked about wanting to know more about. So that's why we're talking about it today.
Yes, for sure. And we're so excited. Okay, so there are lots of things. A lot of you guys are spending this time. It's a little bit of a downtime after Christmas, before the new year, revamping some of the things in your business. And the website is something that we kind of all tend to do in January. We're like, okay, we're updating our pricing. We're going to change our website. We're going to clean everything up now that we can finally take a breath after the busy season. So let's talk about 3 things that you can do to your website that are going to totally make it work for you in 2017. So what's number 1, Jamie?
Okay, so the first thing is the About page. Did you know that the About page is one of the most clicked pages on your website? And a lot of people think that the About page should actually be about them, but really it shouldn't. It should be about your client, what your client wants to know about you. They really do not care if you like a caramel macchiato or Skittles, although I wish they did care, so they'd bring me one. But what they care about is what you can do for them. So in your About page, make sure that you are writing it in such a way that you're letting them know what you have to offer them.
Right, and I think of it in this, like, it is about you, but it's about what qualities about you are going to serve them. Yes. And so the fact that you like caramel macchiatos doesn't serve them at all.
No.
Although it's a fun
I might
fact.
shoot better if they bring me one.
Yes, exactly. Right. So those are all like fun things, and I don't think it's a bad idea to have. I've seen people have a little bit at the bottom of their About Me page that's a little bit more fun, loving, but make sure that the core part of that About Me page is really about them.
Right, and you know you have a good About Me page if other people are actually stealing it and using it for their own, especially if it's a man stealing a woman's About Me page.
Yes, that did happen.
Let me know that somebody took my page word for word.
Right.
Which is kind of crazy.
Wrong. Don't do that. So if you are creating an About Me page, do not copy and paste someone else's. Make a genuine About Me page, because there are qualities and strengths about you that are making your business better, and so highlight those strengths about you that are going to make their experience better.
Can you give an example for yours? Just something that can be tangible for people.
Okay, I am a mother of 4, which means I love children, and I have one of my favorite things is making kids comfortable before they are being photographed by me. So the first part of their session is going to be fun and playful, and we're going to just totally get relaxed and comfortable.
And so the reason why that's important to know is because one of the biggest fears of mothers who are getting their pictures taken is that my kids are not gonna, they're not gonna smile. They're
gonna shut down.
Behave.
They don't like strangers.
The doesn't know what to do with that. And
right.
Anna, if she talks about that, they know that she's gonna know how to handle her kids, their kids.
Right, exactly. Okay, number 2, the second thing to change about your website or to update about your website is only showing your best work.
So we get this question a lot, and we see how prop photography students come to us one way and end another way, and we love seeing that transformation because normally we look at their websites and they've got every picture, multiple pictures from one shoot. They are specializing in 5 different things, and they've got that on there. And then when they leave prop photography and leave the website module, they have honed it down, which is a beautiful thing to see. So the biggest thing is, if you are specializing in something, that means 1 or 2 things. that you are specializing in. That's what you want to actually showcase. It doesn't mean you never take on any other jobs. It just means that those are the ones that you want to showcase so that that's what you become known for. And when you do that, a lot of photographers will ask us, well, how many pictures do we put in a gallery? The better question to ask is, how many pictures from a shoot should I put in? Because if you're putting 5 pictures in a gallery from one shoot, I know you don't have very much experience.
Right.
Okay, so really there should be no more than 2 pictures from one shoot.
Yes, the only exception, and I only say this because I also get this question a lot, is if you are just starting out and you don't have a giant portfolio of 20 different shoots to showcase in one gallery. One really fun way, and I did this when I first started, was here, I don't say here's a gallery of my family portfolio. I say here is what a start to finish family session looks like. And so instead of showcasing something from each session, because I don't have that many sessions, I'm gonna showcase what one
family.
Yes, I'm gonna say this is what one session with me looks like. So that also is giving your client an idea of what kind of images from start to finish they can expect from you. So that's a fine way to do it if you don't have a huge portfolio yet to pull from.
Yes, and if you're a wedding photographer, you know, if I'm looking for a wedding photographer, I want to know that they can get the pictures of us as a couple, the family pictures, as well as reception pictures. So then that's when you're going to want to make sure to clump that all together. But if you're saying this is a family gallery, then only have 1 or 2 pictures of the same family in that gallery.
Exactly, for sure. Absolutely.
And only have your best work in there.
Yes.
And we get emotionally attached and we're like, but we love that. We love that. Well, is somebody else who's looking at your work going to love that if they have no emotional attachment to it? Maybe not.
Or sometimes we are not emotionally attached and we maybe feel like we didn't do our best work. And we feel like, oh, I have to blog this session because I photographed this session, so I have to blog it. No, you don't have to.
Right.
You know, I once, when I first was starting out, I shot a Star Wars wedding. That Star Wars wedding is nowhere to be seen online. Nowhere.
Wow, I didn't know that about you.
You didn't? I'll pull out a picture and put it in this coffee talk so you can see it. Oh, then there will be public record of that Star Wars wedding. Darn it.
Clearly you don't enjoy Star Wars, or else you would have been showcasing that to get more Star Wars weddings.
Clearly, I was not looking for more Star Wars weddings. So, that being said, you do not have to show everything that you have ever shot.
Right, exactly. Okay, so I want to ask you, Anna.
Yes.
We've got our website looking good. And we want our website working for us.
Yeah.
What is the number one thing that we should have if we really want our website working for us?
Okay. The number one thing, and you've heard me say it before, search engine optimization.
Also known as SEO.
Yes. Shortened version, SEO. Yeah, search engine optimization. So there's no point, right, in having a website that sits online untouched.
Right.
Or only our clients go to see their blogs. You know, we do not need a website that's sitting there untouched. And so we need to drive visitors to our websites. And
so I need to spend like a couple thousand, hire somebody to spend a couple $1,000s for them to do my SEO.
Girl, no. No, you can do it all yourself. And you know that because you do it yourself, because I taught you how to do it yourself.
And actually it caused a problem.
Yeah.
It caused a problem because I started doing my SEO and I didn't do it perfectly. I didn't redo every single post, but I revamped a lot of it. And then when I moved to Colorado for the first year, I still had a ton of inquiries coming from Texas, to the point where I had to have Anna code into my site, are you from Texas or Colorado? So that I would know when people inquire where the heck they're from. But my SEO a year later was still optimized for San Antonio, and it was working for me.
Yeah, it's so powerful. It is so powerful, and the great thing is that it doesn't have to be complicated. It can be something simple that you have worked into your workflow, so it's just happening naturally. It does not have to be a big project. It does not have to be something that you spend thousands of dollars on, and it's something, you don't even have to be techie, because we both know that this one is not techie.
Compared to my mother, I am very techy.
Yes, you are. Okay, no, for real though, you guys can do it. And so we have actually put together a little SEO mini series, video series for you guys to kind of get the ball rolling on the SEO for 2017. This can literally be the game changer for 2017 for you. This was how I broke out of that friends and family circle. You know, all those friends and family that just got done asking you for their one Christmas card photo. Yeah, so this is how I broke outside of that and found clients that were willing to pay for my photography, that were gonna pay, not just pay, but pay premium pricing. So you can go ahead and click below this video to join that SEO mini series and get that ball.
Free.
It's free. Oh yeah, duh, it's free. So yeah, click below and join us for that SEO mini series and start learning, because I promise you, you can do this.
Yeah,
and it's going to be huge.
A few tweaks to your website. So what I did was I tweaked a few core things, which Anna told me how to do. And then instead of going back to every single blog post, when I started doing blog posts from there on out, I made sure to implement. So
yeah, going back can actually be detrimental, just so you know.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, I would say for you, with SEO, the important thing is to carve out some time to do it, a chunk of time to do it, to learn it, then to do it. But it doesn't have to be hours and hours and hours, just some time. And then have this knowledge so that every time you're adding, you're just adding to it. And it really is amazing. We've seen our profit chart. So Anna, it took you a year to become first page, right?
It did.
It took you a year.
Actually, 6 months.
6 months. Okay.
Yeah.
So we just assumed that's kind of how long it would take people. And our photography students, they were on page 1 and even on top of page 1 within a couple of months after implementing some of your stuff.
Yeah, so, and actually one of our profit tags is local to me. And well, she's not, and she is like coming up closer and closer and closer to me.
Yeah, Anna keeps saying, oh my gosh.
Yeah. I told her everything she knows and she's gonna surpass me. No, she will never surpass me, but she will come, no, just kidding. She will come close
we
though.
Love her, by the way.
Yes, we do.
So happy if she did.
Yes, we would.
Wow.
We'd be happy for her. Totally. No, I'm just kidding. All right.
So the 3 things that you need to do with your website, because we know you're thinking about your website right now, is to make sure that your about page has to do with your client. It's about you, but what do you have to offer to your client? And the second thing is to make sure that you are showing your best work. And the third thing is making your website really work for you and getting your name out there, breaking out of this friends and family circle by using search engine optimization, and make sure that you click on the link so that you can get the free video series from Anna.
Yes. Awesome. Thanks so much for watching.